Hello. This is Soul Ray. I'm back with a bit of a break from the Let's Play for a moment. I want to show off a character that I am super excited to share. And that's this wizard right here. So I'm gonna jump right in and get to a town or something. So what I have, I'm gonna just set here on the deck here, is a wizard that has effectively solved the problem of running out of spell points. And how might you do that, I might ask? I just don't use them. So what I'm running, if I can get this up, is a wizard with some points into Harper Agent for intelligence to damage. Most important part of it here. You can pick most of what you want, but I've gotten some extra hit points, some extra looking for people, a little bit of extra damage on the weapon, a little bit more spell points, and intelligence from this main tree here. Because, you know, intelligence to damage would help to have more intelligence. From Eldritch Knight here, I've got the Eldritch Strike, which I'm beginning to understand does not do a lot of damage with the way I've built this character. I need to work on that. I've still got 7 levels to work on that. I've got Mage Armor and Shield with the enhancement bonuses for having Mage Armor and Shield. Intelligence to hit. Arcane Barrier, which I'm beginning to understand doesn't actually help. Critical Mastery for extra crits and some more hit points. The Spell Sword, so I can have extra damage types on my sword, or dagger. And Imbue the Blade, so I can hit a little bit harder. You know, and actually get the quick draw feat without actually training the quick draw feat. This here is an enhancement, not, you know. I'm working on getting Knight's transformation, and I think I'm gonna go for the tier 5 of this tree. I don't think I'm getting the tier 5 off Vistani Knight Fighter, and that's the other one I'm using. Vistani Knight Fighter. I think Harper Agent and Vistani Knight Fighter are both paid enhancement trees. So sorry about that. But this is one of the ways I get to do wacky, dumb stuff in the game here. It's one of the ways I get away with building a class in a way it's not intended to be played. So Vistani Knife Fight, here you get daggers, faster with daggers and deflect arrows. Very important. Quick draw again. Have it twice. I might not need that enhancement. I might not need to go any more than here with Vistani Knife Fighter. And then go up to tier 4 with it. But this is mostly for more damage with knives. Some fancy footwork. Rapid Slash, which is a very handy melee attack to be able to do more damage with knives. Bleeding Cuts for extra damage against fleshy targets. Undead Hunter, not necessary. I might... I'm going to reset that right now. Yeah, reset that right now. So I'm going to take this up. Get Mist Stalker. Get the Rapid Slash. Get Knife Juggler. Get Weapon Versatility. Get more Knife Throwing. Bleeding Cuts. 5 points left. What did I spend them on? Deadly Blades. Fan of Knives. I feel like there's something else. Ooh. Oh wait, I can spend that point over here on Eldritch Knight now. Wait, deflect arrows. Do I get deflect arrows over here? Yes, I do. Pardon me, I'm discovering that I might not need that. Hey, let's get deflect arrows over here. What else could I be doing better over here? In fact, I didn't have a... You know what? Reset all trees. Reset all trees. Reset all trees. I'm going to reset this right now. Okay, so. Yes, I know I'm not proficient. I'm working on it. Harper Agent of Good. Harper Enchantment. I won't need into strategic combat here because I'm going to get it over here. I do want toughness, though. I'll get my intelligence. I need 2 more points to get strategic combat 2. So I'm going to put those into awareness and get strategic combat 2. I'm not touching this tree any further. Okay. Yeah, that was weird. Eldritch Knight. Gonna get that. Eldritch Strike. Gonna get more toughness. And I'm gonna get improved mage armor. Get spell sword. I'm gonna improve my mage armor further. I'm gonna get shield. I'm gonna get imbue the blade. More shield. I'm gonna not touch arcane barrier. I have learned my lesson that it's not worth it. Eldritch accuracy. Oh yes, more intelligence. How could I forget? I got 4 more points, and I'm gonna get that. So what I need to get now, I don't need shield training. Crits and a little bit of item defense. I'm gonna pick up Knight's Transformation. Oh, and Subtle Force. Okay, I'm gonna pause on that for a moment. I need to come back over here to Stunning Knife Fighter and get that back. So, but knife. Rapid Slash. It's only 4 spent. I need 1 more. Alright, get Mist Stalker. Okay, I don't need that. Start knife training. Bleeding cuts. Weapon versatility. Deadly blades. No? Wait. Oh, I've done it again. Okay. Oh. Alright, because that's 2. That's 1. I'll come back for that. Banner knives, deadly blades. Okay. Okay. Alright, and then I'll put all these on my hopper. Cut this out. Ooh. That's fancy. Alright, now, why would I be doing all this madness? Well, the character I am portraying here is not technically my own. It's my own interpretation of someone else's character. So if I do Alt-C, then Alt-C. I am doing a cosplay of Sakuya Izayoi from Touhou Project. That's why all the knives. I'm gonna go down, find the dummy. What does this do? Okay. Okay, I'm doing okay damage. It's more consistent than anything. I can't, of course, cast spells in here. But, so all the spells I've collected are either some sort of buff or some sort of twist on the time manipulation gimmick that Sakuya has. Now, unfortunately for this character build, I'll never be able to truly stop time. The closest I can get, though, is hold person masked or hold monster mass. And things like that. I've got, Expeditious Retreat, Featherfall. I've got Blur, Invisibility, See Invisibility. I've got Displacement that I forget to use, and Haste that I forget to use, Slow that I forget to use. Dimension Door, always a classic if you're a wizard or sorcerer or any other arcane caster. And this is where it starts getting a bit fuzzy, because most of the spells in the game don't have much to do with time manipulation. So I kind of have to stretch a little bit. Maybe if I scream hard enough, that can break time. Maybe if I slow down time on your skin, I don't know. Ball lightning, could they be time related? Maybe, I don't know. Waves of Fatigue is closer, but I don't think it's going to do much. Yeah, that's -2 penalty to strength and dexterity. Yeah, that's going to do a lot here at spell level 5. Very not worth it. Dismissal, of course. Yeah, a lot of the spells in my list are just faffing about for a for a gimmick. So, like, if you're gonna run with a party, you might not want to use most of them. I want to swap them out for something that'll actually help. And then you might actually end up using those spell points. Let me see if I can get to somewhere that has monsters. I'll be back. One thing I forgot to add is the feats I've taken while leveling up here. You can see the ones here on the list that say temporarily acquired. These are ones that were granted by our enhancements. There's quite a bit of them. So the ones I've focused on for my purposes: dodge, mobility, quick draw. I think that was granted. Mental toughness, improved mental toughness, and mobile spellcasting, most of all. Mostly, I do not like to be stuck sitting in place. I like to be able to move around if needed. So most of my character builds will be built more towards not being stuck in one place and moving around if at all possible. Alright, so at the start of any dungeon, I just buff, 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 buff. I'm not wasting stone skin just yet. It costs pouch of granite and diamond dust, and that is expensive, so I'm gonna save that for when I absolutely need it. Ooh, goodness. Let me see if I can find some monsters here. Ow.
All this hate and anger, it still burns within all my kind. The best solution, the only solution, is the one I see before me. Death to us all.
That's a lot better than the last time I used that. Oh, I don't think that did anything. Oh, but yeah, like, just burning through monsters. Hey. That wasn't really a good example. I think I got some lag in the middle of that. Let's see if I can find another group. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, a lot better. A lot better damage than what I was doing earlier when I was out here. So it's a good thing I took the time to reset my enhancements. This could have been Woo! Okay. I could have thrown a lightning bolt, but that costs spell points, and I'm trying to save on those. Yeah, I like how I'm able to just tear through these groups right here now. I've been playing with some other people on Reaper level 3. I can't open Reaper level 3 by myself, or I'd show you. Unless I go into a quest I've already been in. But I think I've only died like 1 out of 5 times in Reaper level 3, and that's, you know, mostly playing in a group. You let your tank grab the aggro first, and then you go and shred enemies. You don't just rush in like this. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's this. I'll say this is a very satisfying build for me. The fact that I am warping a character away from the thing it's, you know, known for. So this, I guess you could. This is another form of, if you want to think about it in terms of classifications, this is another form of Eldritch Knight, but with extra steps. So the main role here with this character is melee DPS. You got some buffs, you got some utility you can break into being a wizard. Like you can knock open doors if you want to save your rogue's thieves tools. You can, or if you don't have a rogue, or you can detect secret doors. Kind of. It kind of starts to fall away once you get into the harder difficulties. Most of these utility spells do. In fact, most of my spells do. So I need to keep working on that. But like I said, I got 7 levels to do that. But yeah, I think that's it. If you got any questions, because I don't have, unfortunately, I don't have a guide to give. So this is more of an insight into what I'm doing. I've, maximized my intelligence. I've got some other items to help boost my stats. Of course. I'm not sure what I'll be doing when I get to epic levels just yet. I might have to go for a few loops to get some past lives, or I might just go straight into epics. Who knows? I think that's everything I've got on this character. If you have any questions, be sure to leave them in the comments, please. I know I do. But how do I end these things? I don't know. I'm shy. I'm gonna go hide in the portable hole. Oh no. Featherfall, 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 featherfall. Featherfall! Did I already have Featherfall? Didn't look like it. Okay. Ha! Ooh, that was close. Okay, now for the portable hole.